Buckeye Wars. Been missing you. Did you see them all? Got loads of them. These are, or this is, my series that I've put together explaining and telling stories of what it was like growing up in Dorado Hills, California, back in the 70s and the 80s. And today, I want to talk a little bit about Hot Wheel cars. Did you know that if you still have your Hot Wheel cars from back in the 70s, did Mom throw them away? Did you keep them? Do you have a shoebox full of them? Hey, look at the wheels. And if there's a red ring inside those wheels, them babies are worth some money, babe. Oh, yeah. Look them up on eBay. Oh, I wish I had kept everything. But that's kind of beside the point. I just wanted to bring that up, though, in case you still had your old Hot Wheels. I've still got memories. Remember the track that came with them? Or probably sold separately. My brother and I were so jealous of one another's toys that when we got toys, we would generally get pretty much the same thing, because Mom and Dad knew that if he got something better than me, I'd be jealous, and if I got something better than him, he'd be jealous. So as a result, we kind of had double of just about everything, which was awesome because we could have races. And Hot Wheels had these tracks that were about 3 feet long, in pieces, about 3 feet long. They were orange, and then there was these little tongue and groove connector pieces that were red, and you would connect. You would put that little tongue and groove inside the inside the little groove in the back of the 3-foot piece of track, and you would connect it to another 3-foot piece of track. And if you had enough of them, you could string along a pretty decent racetrack. And they also had a plastic C-clamp, and it had a couple of different places on the C-clamp that you could affix the track to. And we had loads of track. We had loads of the little tongue and groove connector pieces. We had a couple of the C-clamps. Heck, we even had a couple of the plastic connectors that you could hook the track to, that made a loop-de-loop. And we had a couple of other things that came with the packages of track to add other features to our racetrack. And picture this, we had a mantle above our fireplace where you could affix that C-clamp to, and then to the C-clamp you would affix the orange Hot Wheels track. And we had two side by side because he had about the same toys that I did, so we had double of everything. And you got two tracks side by side, extending down to the floor and on probably about 15-20 feet worth of track. And we had the Hot Wheels, and we had the best of the Hot Wheels. We had the fast ones. And we would race. He'd stand on one side, I'd stand on the other side. We'd put our little Hot Wheel cars at the top of that track, right there at the top of our mantle over the fireplace, and 1, 2, 3, go! And we would race Hot Wheel cars, and then they would hit that loop-de-loop and whoop, yeah. And we had races, and my brother, he was big on stats. He liked baseball cards, so he was always keeping stats on the baseball players and so forth. And he set up a kind of like a tournament for our races, for our different Hot Wheel cars, and made brackets, and we had a tournament to see which of our Hot Wheel cars, and he had his pile of Hot Wheel cars, I had my pile of Hot Wheel cars, and we had a tournament to see which of those cars was the bestest of the best. It was awesome. He had it all written up on paper, and he was keeping track of which ones won and which ones didn't. And by golly, we came to a conclusion after a little bit of racing. It took a week because we each had quite a few Hot Wheel cars, but at the very end, we decided which one was the superior Hot Wheels car. Yep, he won. Oh well. Hey, thank you for joining me for Buckeye Wars and Hot Wheel races. See you next time.